We begin this news at this hour in West Africa, where it is remaining few days for Nigeria's opposition People's Democratic Party and its counterparts, the Labour Party, to file in their processes at the Supreme Court to appeal the judgment of the Presidential Election Petitions Court, which upheld the victory of President Bola Tinubu at the 2023 presidential election. Both parties say they will be going to the Supreme Court to get justice and hope the tribunal judgments will be overturned. Marvelous Obomanu brings us the reports.
This is the courtroom where the presidential election dispute was settled, though it is now a shadow of its former self. For many party faithful of both the opposition People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party, the question is, does the tribunal ruling reflect dashed hopes and shattered dreams?
On September the 6th, around 9 p.m. Nigerian time, the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal, sitting right here in this court where I am standing, took a unanimous decision by upholding the victory of President Bola Tinubu and striking out the petitions filed by Nigeria's opposition Labour Party and People's Democratic Party and their presidential candidates. Ever since that particular verdict, there's been a lot of contentions and criticism regarding that judgment.
In this particular judgment that was given in that 6th of September, you said it is a judgment, but it's not justice. The court delivered judgment, but they did not deliver justice. Because the entire world, the whole world was looking up to the judiciary as the last hope of the common man.
Millions of Nigerians in diaspora are not comfortable with that verdict. And as you may know, our party, we have decided to, explore our constitutional right by going to the Supreme Court. The tribunal really disappointed many Nigerians.
The PDP and the Labour Party have accused the court of delivering a biased judgment which affected the turnout of their verdict.
There was a witness that we brought. A court said that they will not admit his evidence because he is a member of our political party. But they forgot to know that they admitted the evidence of a sitting senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is the current majority leader of the Senate, who came and testified in court and is a member of APC. They admitted his evidence.
Coming to tell us that there is something special about FCT is misinterpretation of the Constitution. That's just a fact. They erred in that ruling.
Both parties say they will take their discontent to the Supreme Court and hope they will get justice.
I'm happy now that we're approaching the Supreme Court, which is, apart from being a court of final jurisdiction, they equally have, they do what they call, directing us in law.
We were frustrated by the INEC when we were seeking for some of the electoral document, which legally they ought to have provided to us.
In the coming days, this particular court premises will be filled to the brim. As it is a constitutional requirement, Nigeria's opposition Labour Party and People's Democratic Party and their presidential candidates, Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, will be appealing the judgment of the Presidential Election Petitions Court, which upheld the victory of President Bola Tinubu. The petitioners will be seeking for more clarification and more interpretation to some of the objections that were raised by the Presidential Election Petitions Court. Marvelous Obomanu reporting for News Central.